Hi, I'm Diane from AgeDefyingWorkouts.com and welcome to my kitchen. This is one of my favorite places to be. Grant and I love to eat, and we love to eat a variety of great foods. We also realize that the health aspects of foods are really important, so today, with St. Patrick's Day approaching, I'd like to show you a couple of ways that we green up our snacks. One of the things that we like to do is add a serving of leafy green vegetables to our shakes. So today, I'm going to show you two different versions of shakes that we like to make. The first one is going to start with 2 cups of almond milk. You can use any kind of liquid that you want. Almond milk, rice milk, regular milk, whatever is your choice. We like to vary our liquids around because it gives us nutrition, a variety of nutrition. So we're going to put 2 cups of almond milk in the blender. Then I'm going to add some frozen bananas. We really like bananas in our shakes, and we like them frozen because they make our shakes really creamy. They taste more like milkshakes than they do regular shakes. Then we're going to add some strawberries. This is one of Grant's favorites, bananas and strawberries. We're going to put in here just a few. Doesn't matter however many you like. Add it on to that. We like to put a little bit of ground flaxseed. Lots of good omega oils in the ground flax, adds a little bit of fiber. So a couple of tablespoons of ground flax will go into the shake. The last thing we're going to put in is a big handful of already washed spinach, however much you like. 1 handful, maybe a little bit more, because we want to make sure that we get a good serving of this vegetable. Once we have all of that in, we don't put the protein in right now, we save it for the end. So now what we're going to do is we're going to blend this shake up until it's all ready. In the last 10 seconds, I'll add my protein. Here we go. Alright, so now we have everything blended up. It really is green, you can see that. And now we're going to add a source of protein. You usually put your protein in the last 10 seconds because you don't want to over-process it. This time I'm going to use whey protein. We also use rice protein. We've been known to use hemp protein as well because, again, we like to get the variety of nutrients from different food sources. So in this case, I'm going to put in a big scoop of protein. 1's usually enough in this brand. A bit more there. And then all we're going to do is blend it up for another 10 seconds. Remember, don't blend your protein too long or you will denature it and it won't work for you. So another 10 seconds. And that's all there is to it. So then you grab a glass. Now this is a lot of protein shake. So what I would normally do, both of us would do this as well, pour out a big glass. That could become a snack for the morning, could be part of your breakfast. And then I would save the rest in the fridge for the afternoon and shake it up and sip on it for my afternoon snack. Great source of protein, some carbs, some great fats, everything's in one glass. The second shake that I'm going to make for you today is my personal favorite. It uses foods that I really love. So I'm going to start, first of all, with some rice stream. That's my drink of choice. Again, a couple of cups of rice stream into the blender to start. Again, don't forget, you can use whatever liquid you would like. Then I like pears, frozen pears especially, because they make your shake really creamy. So we put some frozen pears in there. My favorite fruit, I like to have berries in my shakes because of the antioxidant properties of berries, so we use strawberries in the last one. We're going to use about half a cup of organic blueberries in this one. Frozen organic blueberries are great, especially if you live in northern climates where you can't always get fresh in the winter time. So then we're going to add flax, just as we did the last time out. A couple of tablespoons, good fiber, good source of omega-3 fats. Once we have that in place, then we're going to use a leafy green vegetable called kale. You may not be familiar with kale. It comes in many different forms. Some of them are leafy like this, some of them are bigger and broader leaf. This is one of the darkest green vegetables there are. Cruciferous in nature, really good for its disease-fighting properties. It's a little stronger tasting than the spinach that we used in the last shake, but it is one of my favorites. You honestly don't taste this once they're in the shake, so we just put some washed kale in the top of the blender, add the lid, and again, blend it all up. That looks great. This one won't look quite as bright green for St. Patrick's Day because the kale is really dark and the blueberries also make it a little bit darker. Everything's blended up. This time, I'm going to use rice protein. Great source of protein. Just gives me some variety in my shakes. We like to mix things up so we get all of our nutrients over time. And again, we're going to use 1 scoop of rice protein. In the past, I've also used hemp protein in my shakes. You could also put yogurt in with your milk. You could add nut butters like almond butter and peanut butter. That's another great way to get some protein into your shakes. Again though, we're only going to blend for 10 seconds. We just don't want to denature the protein. That's all there is to it. Here's the second shake, done a little bit differently. Again, I've made 2 cups, so I can have this for my morning snack, I can have it as part of my breakfast, and I'll save the rest for this afternoon. My new favorite snack is something called edamame beans. What they really are soybeans in the pod. They are such a great snack, really high in protein, really high in fiber, and you can find them in the frozen food section of your grocery store. So all you're going to do is just cook half a cup of water until it boils. Once the water is boiling, we're just about there with this one, we're going to add a cup of edamame beans to the water. Once they're in, we give them a little bit of a shake, and we let them boil for 4 minutes. Okay, so the edamame beans have been cooking in the boiling water for 4 minutes. I'm going to take them over and I'm going to drain them. Once they're drained, simply bring them back, put them in a bowl. Add a little bit of sea salt if you wish. Adds a little bit of flavor to them. And then all you're going to do is simply pick up a pod. You don't eat the pods, but you peel them just like you would regular peas. The pods inside almost look like a small lima bean, and they're really yummy. At Age Defying Workouts, we really believe that you should enjoy every celebration, St. Patrick's Day being no exception. All we want you to do is remember that when you're drinking your green beer, it fits into the 10% of your eating plan. Remember, 90% of the time you're going to eat a variety of whole foods, and you're going to save that 10% for the times when you need to choose foods that are outside your healthy eating plan. We want you to enjoy your shakes, enjoy your edamame beans as your snacks, and most of all, enjoy your green beer. Happy St. Patrick's Day from AgeDefyingWorkouts.com.